Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Pump versus Twitch, the whole CCM markets, how this is going to be affecting the base side of things when it comes down to ZORA and retake. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below. And while you guys are down here, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can DM me your questions on how does that Patreon group works. As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers. And if you guys want to check out all the bangers of plays we've been getting into, you guys can check the post from Flock to different agents and ZORA plays. A lot of different plays on base. We've just been killing it. And you guys can also see the post that we made there for the block fit, which is just some crypto apparel. You know, if you guys want to support the channel and get some, you know, a little bit of crypto swag, you guys could check it out there and purchase it there. But there is a huge discount going on Patreon right now for 40% for the entire month. So if you guys want to get your feet wet and check out the group and, you know, join a solid group of people that, you know, we all just doing research, grinding out there, check that group out, because this is the time to do so, as it's the fourth quarter and you guys need to lock in. Also check out my ebook to the essentials to mastering tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, vesting, narratives, all of that is important for you to pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. So for links for that will be in the description in the comment section down below. And let's get right into the video, guys. Now, everywhere you've been looking, you've probably been seeing PUMPFUN content creators talking about how much money they're making, things like that. The onboarding right now is exactly what we needed in this space from ZORA and Pump. And actually Pump is doing this on a different level where they're kind of threatening Twitch, and I'm gonna show you guys why. Right now it's sitting at a $3 billion market cap. I know for some of you guys it's very high, right? I don't own no Pump. I don't own any of the memes, anything like that. I'm probably gonna be trading some of the CCM coins on there, but I don't own no tokens right now. But it's interesting to see how it's playing out in the market and how this is going to benefit things on the base side of things. Right now, we're pretty much at its all-time high for Pump as of right now, because all the talks on crypto Twitter is about PUMPFUN. And if you guys don't know, one of the content creators that probably look like they're going to be the biggest streamers on the the PUMPFUN live stream platform right now is the guys from Bagwork. These guys actually was approached by Twitch, right? That lets you know Twitch is paying attention to what Pump is doing, and they essentially told Twitch to F themselves. They're going to stay with PUMPFUN. They actually made 30K off of one of their streams where they got smacked by Bradley Martin, and they're just doing a lot of big things. A lot of the crypto Twitter guys are actually pushing. These guys are actually behind these guys, so this might be the first CCM altcoin that we're going to see on PUMPFUN that may hit $100 million market cap. Now, Alon has a goal of pretty much rivaling some of these top live stream platforms, right? So he puts out this tweet here: already flipped Rumble in terms of average number of concurrent live streams, right? Currently inching at 1% of Twitch's market share and 10% of Kick's market share. We're nibbling on their lunch and coming for more. So it's looking like Pump is becoming very successful, and Pump is, you can't bet against Pump, because Pump success is actually big for pretty much the whole crypto market and CCM, especially on the base side of things. And the thing is, Pump still has $1 billion in cash plus $225 in Pump tokens to continue to incentivize people to stream on a platform. So there's going to have more people onboarding onto their platform to just keep streaming there to earn more money, and they're making money, and they're actually helping their communities, their supporters, make money as well by trading their token. Now, this is a crazy post here, right? $600 million is being earned and distributed annually to Pump holders with a market cap of only $2 billion. The fastest growing company in the world that only went public 2 months ago is trading at a PE of only 3. This is the holding of Apple shares in 1980, right? So Pump is actually growing at a rapid pace, seeing that it's only been around for 2 months and they flipped over to live streaming. And this is probably one of the sectors that has untapped potential right now. And because pretty much all the biggest Twitter influencers are somehow connected to Solana and PUMPFUN through memes, through other different avenues and things like that, they're all behind Pump right now. And if you look at it, 50% of Pump traders are in profit. 270K on-chain traders, right? So 1 million, one made 10 million, which is went to mute. 30 made 1 million to 10 million, 400 made 100K to 1 million, 2,000 made 10K to 100K, and 10,000 made 1K to 10K, and 120,000 made less than 1K. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to my streams lately, we talked about the new crypto narrative. We broke down all about creator capital markets in one of the stream, let you guys know what the heck is going on with all of this and its potential as of right now, because this is a new way of onboarding web 2 streamers onto web 3 to help them make a little bit more money and even getting their audience as well. On Pump, you're starting to see some other Twitch streamers that were like smaller Twitch streamers actually come over to PUMPFUN and stream there, and that's actually way better than what I've been expecting. Now, the useless kid actually put out this tweet here. He doesn't seem too useless because this was a very good tweet. CCM, creator capital markets, we are in a new meta that's catchy and onboarding heavy. CCM is something fresh for the trenches, something we've never seen before. This is the type of meta that can last long, at least until rugs start flooding in. That's the big part, right? That's when your content creators that don't really care too much are going to start rugging their coins, but that's everywhere, right? That is going to happen. People get greedy and things like that, but overall, there's going to be some big players that come out of this whole narrative. Creator capital market is bullish. So many audience can get onboarded through famous streamers. Even if the streamer leaves, some of its audience will stick. It's bullish when new money comes into the market. If streamers start making their own coins and streaming on the platform, it onboards a huge wave of people into crypto. That is true. It might be the new way to interact with holders and grow an audience online. That is very true as well. Now, this is a new opportunity where you guys can actually trade the tokens to make some money. Not see it as a long-term vision for some of these people, because not every CCM coin is going to go crazy. You're going to have the few that do and the few that really don't do too much. But one of the big reasons that this is working is because we're in an attention economy. You guys already know, especially when it comes down to memes. Most of you guys are meme traders. I don't really trade memes, but the attention to the meme is where a lot of the money inflows come from. So if the streamers are able to actually get a lot of attention, especially during their streams or during a post on ZORA, things like that, then things could get pretty interesting for how things will play out for their token. Now, Ban said, imagine PUMPFUN actually being successful, even for a short period of time, right? It disrupts the live streaming industry, which is very true, right? You already seen it. Twitch is already on their heels a little bit. We'll see how that will play out. But the amount of people getting onboarded to Solana would be insane. And another question that comes up is from Rattel here. That's a pretty good question. The question is, how are these new streamers going to onboard their followers into the crypto ecosystem and the trenches in particular? Because if it's the same current traders who PvP each streamer coin without the ecosystem evolving, that sucks. And that is very true. That becomes a whole nother discussion of how this is going to sustain itself in the long run. But as of right now, things is looking so crazy. You got streamer coin here. They got Kai Cenat to wear their shirt. They even donated 200 subs to Kai Cenat to become the top gifted. And that is crazy. As you can see right now, they're talking about it on their stream. And because of that, once again, we're in an attention economy. This thing has exploded from about, you guys can see, about September 9th from a 1 million market cap all the way up to about a 30-something million market cap. That is pretty good. And right now it's sitting at a $21 million market cap. Now, remember, I do not hold any of these tokens. I just find them highly beneficial to the whole CCM market, right? CCM on Sol and Pump is lit right now. Bag work is definitely leading the way. That's what we was just talking about. And actually, if you was just in my stream about yesterday or so, right, you guys would have seen this. Right now, we was on stream, and when we was on stream, this thing, bag work, was at a $3 million market cap. We get later into the stream, we're just talking, me and Jay. Now it shoots up to about a $30 million market cap, a 10x literally in probably an hour. So this shows to me that there's demand for CCM, right? There's demand for content creator coins out there, especially those that are able to drive attention like the way the bag work guys have done. And I believe that opens the door for other people to try to figure out how they can carve themselves a new niche into the space. Of course, you can Pump is so new right now, you can actually go onto Pump and carve yourself a space there as well. But I believe that this whole movement that Pump is doing is so beneficial for the Base ecosystem, because Base wants to become the everything app that includes social media as a whole, from live streaming to Instagram, like that's what your ZORA, your Retake. Now Retake is still a very low market cap as of right now at a $6.2 million market cap, FDV of $8.8 million. You guys already know we have a bag of Retake here. We've talked about Retake. We even stream on Retake, if you guys already know, right? Its all-time high was just 6 days ago. It is down 38% from its all-time high. Now there is similarities between Retake and Pump just because how it's being pushed, right? Jesse is going to be pushing Retake. He's been on the Retake stream and things like that. Ilon, you guys already know, he's going to be pumping. He's going to be pushing Pump everywhere, and he's doing a very good job at that. I do believe that the Base side of things should be marketing a little bit more on Retake, right? Having more talks on Retake, having other Base people come on to Retake to actually stream there, because there's a huge opportunity in this whole CCM field, especially when it comes down to Base, because it is the everything app. You're going to have everything on one app. So having CCM there, you have access to millions of people immediately on the whole Base app once it goes live to everyone else, right? So that causes Retake to be my gamble play for CCM on Base. But you guys already know ZORA is the big CCM play on Base, where right now it's sitting at $216 million market cap, right? This is your Instagram of Base, right? Everyone has been talking about it. The onboarding on here has been crazy. You got a lot of new faces on ZORA as of right now, with huge followings from Instagram to TikTok to even Twitter. And you guys know the easiest comparison that we've been making on this channel is to virtuals, the early days of virtuals when we was trading the agents. This is pretty much the same thing. Right now it is pretty much down 54% from its all-time high of 14 cents. I do believe it's going to get back its all-time high, and once it get past its all-time high, those creator coins in this on the platform will go up, because it's pretty much just paired to ZORA, just like virtuals agents was paired to virtuals. Now Sharon puts out this tweet here. Now I am in the propaganda chat. I was there. I seen this, right? They have hinted at live streaming coming onto the platform in the near future, right? Perhaps they will make an official announcement on Monday, which I'm recording this on a Sunday right before football, right? Because Base Camp is going to happen on Monday. So we're going to see how things are going to play out. I'm going to drop this video directly on Monday, so you guys are going to see it the day of. And if they do announce live streaming, right, we've talked about this in the Discord group, that will hurt Retake to some degree, maybe to a huge degree, right? Because now ZORA already has the platform, already has the user. That's the one thing that Retake really doesn't have, is the user base, right? Of course they're going to have the streamers, because the streamers want to make the money, but the people that want to watch it is not as big as something as like PUMPFUN or whatever, right? But if ZORA decides to do this actually puts them direct competition with PUMPFUN, because they will definitely have the user base to actually sustain streaming on there as well. So I've been posting on ZORA. I'm gearing up. If they do live streaming there, I will be live streaming on there as well. You guys are already seeing my account here right now. So far what I've been posting on here is just just fun things. You got my logos for the crypto apparel shirts that I've been making. Of course, I'll just going to be turning my logos into shirts and posting it on ZORA as well. But what you should get out of this is very simple. If you want exposure to the CCM and don't want to just gamble on these, content creator coins, pretty much just buy the platform that they're going to be on. That is your ZORA and that is your Pump. Now, Pump is very high in market cap, right? Pump could do a 10x from here, and that would be like a $30 billion valuation. For some people, that's hard to fathom right now. So for Pump, a lot of people may stay away from this, right, as a platform. But the thing is, you have huge opportunity with ZORA. If it had a $216 billion $216 million market cap, a 10x puts you at a $2 billion market cap. So there's potential there. You guys should keep your eyes out on CCM as of right now. I am also going to be trading some CCM coins. I already just let the Discord know. It's going to be We was already doing it on ZORA, right? I'm going to expand it now to the Solana side to get on there, because I miss bag work, and bag work annoyed me, right? So, but that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed to it yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.